Good morning, guys. It's Maggie and I am back today. Today is going to be an interesting day because I have my follow-up with my GI. It's still morning time, but my appointment is at 1 o'clock, so I still have over an hour left until that appointment. Basically, if you guys are not aware of my story, I have Crohn's disease, which is an autoimmune disease. My body attacks my GI tract, and I've had it a very long time, and due to this disease, I've had many surgeries, the most recent one being in December of 2019, to remove my colon and rectum and sew up my anus. Crohn's is one of those diseases that kind of waxes and wanes, and there are genetic factors, there's environmental factors. So sometimes you know when you're going to have a flare of your symptoms and sometimes you don't. I've had a pretty decent increase in symptoms over the last couple months, but the last couple of weeks have been the most. Basically what's happening is I'm getting abdominal pain, and it's what I call my Crohn's stomachache because it's like sort of a acidy burning feeling, and I know it well. I've known it for 2 decades. So I've been having that, and most recently the last probably couple of weeks, I've been waking up from the pain. I've been noticing that within about an hour or two of eating, I'm getting this pain, which kind of makes me think that there might be, I don't know, some inflammation going on higher up in my GI system. That might not be necessarily true though, because I have such a fast transit time with my ostomy that food kind of like goes right through me. So I'm not really sure. And so I reached out to my doctor saying, hey, things are a little crazy. I think I need to talk to you about going back on medication. And I was on a medication called Humira. Basically moderates my immune system so my body doesn't attack my intestines. It's an injectable drug. You take it every 2 weeks. And I was on it for about a year, I would say. And I stopped taking it in November. Some of you guys know this story. I went septic because of some kidney problems I was having. I very intelligently, I'm not that intelligent, but smartly of myself, I stopped taking it because I knew I had some infection going on, and if you're on a drug like that, your immune system is suppressed and you kind of need your immune system to fight these things off. So I stopped taking it then, and then a month later I had the surgery to remove my colon and rectum. Where my incision is, it's right between the cheeks, and that's a very high tension area, very difficult wound area to heal. So that wound is still open almost a year later, which is why I never went back on Humira, because it can delay the healing of that kind of stuff. Then in July of 2020, I had my kidney surgery to fix the issue, so I hopefully will never go septic again from a UTI. I've been delaying going back on the Humira because I really wanted this wound to heal before I started, but it looks like, it's not worth it to keep not taking it if my Crohn's symptoms are increasing and increasing. So I'm fighting 2 different battles and I'm trying to balance them out. So that is where we are today. It'll be really interesting to see what my doctor says. So next time you see me, we're going to be on an appointment, a telehealth appointment with my GI doctor. Did you just steal my seat? I think you just stole my seat, Holly. Yeah. Yeah, you did. Are you ready for the appointment? Will you sit with me? Thank you. Alright, normally I wouldn't share this, but this has nothing to do with my GI appointment, but just look at this thing. Look at it. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw the whole thing. He just comes walking across the floor like, hey, good morning, getting my coffee.
and he's huge. I mean, he's giant, so I get a jar. We're not going to kill him, obviously. We don't do that in this house. All bugs should be allowed to live. Just, you know, you haven't paid rent. I have not seen your name on the lease, okay? So do that first, and then we can talk. But until that moment, you need to go outside. I think it's a wolf spider. Oh, he looks like he's getting mad. He looks like he's plotting. Oh, jeez. Oh, I hit the glass. I just have to wait for Zach to evict this guy. Oh my god. Anyway, alright. Hopefully the next scene is not me getting bitten by this guy, and it's just me at my appointment.
Hi, how are you? Good to see you too. That went fabulous, and the symptoms are almost completely gone, so world of difference. I'm doing pretty good. I would say all the colon problems I was having are obviously gone, so that was great. The only thing that I've been noticing over the last couple of months is abdominal pain, just around, like within an hour of eating, enough so that it'll wake me up if I go to sleep. So that's about it. Otherwise, my weight has been stable. Everything else has been good. Knock on wood. Perfect. Thank you so much. Well,
it's a warm and fuzzy kind of day.
We match.
I love it.
Had my appointment. That was a long half-hour appointment with a lot to do. It's every time I have one of these appointments, it's like, okay, your to-do list went from 0 to 100 in a matter of minutes. So, but it's all right. We're just outside with the puppies and chickens.
Feed the chickens.
I already fed them this morning. I came out this morning, so they're probably good. Still freeloading chickens, but once we are done out here, I will go back inside and tell you everything that I have to do now.
Oh yeah, those are beautiful. I just saw them.
Thank you. Look, I painted them so they're like gold, pink. I don't know. I felt
Gorgeous.
It was very Thanksgiving-y, and that's what I was going for. So.
I'm sorry. What is this plant again?
This is amaranthus or amaranth.
That's so cool how the seeds are there.
They're really tiny black.
That's awesome.
Little dots. Yeah, you like take this. It's called chaff.
Yeah, you've already gathered a lot of these, haven't you?
Oh yeah, and you like crush them in your hands, and then all the little tiny black dots. Those are your seeds. So we're gonna have a ton all over the place. See?
Yeah, they're gonna grow everywhere.
Little plant education for you. Hi. Are you gonna lay us some dang eggs? Nope. I don't feel like it. What about you? Lay us some eggs? Maybe? One? No? Alright, I tried. Hey, Beanie. Look at how cute she is. Hi. Hi, Nana Bean. Hi. You're adorable. Should we go talk about the appointment? Yeah. Oh, okay. Alright, so finished up the appointment. That was a long appointment. It was like half an hour. And we basically talked about what my symptoms are doing, but also what's improved. And, you know, we looked back through my chart, saw I had the proctocolectomy, saw I had the kidney surgery. So I told him, you know, symptoms that were related to that have resolved and I'm feeling a lot better. There's no kidney flow problem. There's no running to the bathroom because of my colon freaking out. The only symptoms I'm having are abdominal pain. So we talked about Humira and, you know, restarting that. And like I said, every time I have one of these appointments, it's always a long to-do list that is made up. And so that's exactly what happened. So I will be starting or restarting Humira very soon. I am getting the lab work done to check my levels, make sure that I'm good there. I'm going to be getting a chest x-ray just to be certain. What they usually do is get a quantiferon gold test, which deals with you having either latent TB or like tuberculosis. So very low chance that I have that, but they always do that just to be sure. And then I haven't seen this before. Usually you get the quantiferon gold, and if it comes back that you need to get the chest x-ray, you then go to do that. Like if it comes back saying you have latent TB, let's make sure that you don't actually have TB, then you get the chest x-ray to basically determine that. But he wants to do both. I don't think we did that last time though. Totally fine, whatever. Chest x-rays, easy peasy, no big deal. I'm also going to get a MRI because he does them yearly with me, and I didn't get one done in May. There really weren't scheduling anything at that time anyway, but also there was a lot of other stuff going on health-wise, so that was kind of on the back burner. But yes, I will be getting an MRI, and then I'm getting an ileoscopy and an endoscopy, which I need the COVID test for. He said they're probably scheduling out 6 weeks from now, so it won't be for a little bit, but I'll have to get the COVID testing done before that because, you know, I come in, they knock me out, they do the test, I'm in the hospital, and there's always a risk that you might be inpatient. So we'll do that. I think that's everything. I think that's it. I don't know. It's a lot. That's a lot to do. It's a lot to schedule. They're already calling me to schedule. They're calling to schedule the ileoscopy, so I'll call them back and figure that out. But that's kind of on the last bit of my worries. I want to get the Humira started, and I want to get the MRI taken care of because those are the things that I can get done a little bit sooner. So yeah, always a fun time, always a fun time. That's the thing about Crohn's, you can get all the surgery, get all the intestines taken out that you want, but it may come back. So we'll start getting this taken care of again and hope that we don't need any more surgery, right? Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and learned a little bit about Crohn's disease, inflammatory bowel disease. I hope that you are all feeling good, and I will see you in the next. Bye!